channel, 420 Cartridge Reviews, back with another one. So I'm gonna go in depth on the Zeus pod system, on every little thing, the battery, the oil, every aspect of their system. So let's get into it. Usually can take up to 150 puffs or more. So this is what the packaging looks like. Usually your pod system would come in this, telling you how it's made, etc. This is also a magnetic system. It's also using a phone battery, it looks like. And the vibrations, instead of a light indication, is way more perfect for those night sessions. And the pods are magnetic. You just slide them in there, they pop on, and you inhale. It's an inhale battery. It's micro USB powered. I wish it was Type C. I wish a lot of things were Type C, to be honest. It's a very cleared system. Obviously, you could see all the components, the wires, the chip, etc. And the packaging, it's just very simple. Sorry about that. I was getting that open, but you just open that up. Your pods on one side and your batteries on the other. This is probably not the right micro USB. Remember, everything comes with a micro USB for your battery. So the battery life and the design. So battery life is 7.4, and also the design is about a 7, and packaging is about a 7. So we're gonna move into our next topic on this system. You guys already know smoking production on this thing is amazing. It's not too hot, but at the same time it has a little bit of warmness, but it does produce a lot of smoke. And it causes like a dab effect, and smoke production is about an 8. And all their pods are made by C-Cell. How you can tell is if you go on the back, you see it says C-Cell. All their pods are made by C-Cell, and they always fill it to the top. I like how the top is made with the mouthpiece. It's kind of perfectly integrated, where it's not a hazard where it gets clogged often. And I kind of like how they did that. Like I said, those 2 pins for the magnetic design, and the oil is always thick. This oil is always thick and very potent, but as known as live resin, is always testing lower, usually in the 70s to 60%. So do not expect we'll be testing really high. So my final verdict is oil's a 9, and the pod design is an 8.8 for sure, because it always tells you the strain on what you're smoking on the California sticker. Example. But it does have that fading problem. It will fade. I'm smoking on Grapefruit Z. You guys will see that review coming out later on this week. The heating element, it will get hot after 3 or 4 hits, but that's not a problem in a sense because the oil is so potent. So it's about a 7. So to the flavor, it's like a sweet, and also it reminds you you're smoking a dab. It also gives you that dab type of taste. And it's like premium and clean type of dab. And I like that, so I'm gonna give this a 9. Final verdict, this whole pod is an 8.3, because also at the end I have to add is the price is about $80 a pod for a live resin pod. You're paying for the premium price of this. You're paying for the oil, I would say, in my opinion, but also it's very high in price. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short little review. But I also just wanted to say thank you guys for the support and the views. I hope you guys enjoyed this review on this pod system. And I'm actually wrong. I forgot to also that this thing does have a light, but it only turns on when you're charging it, to let you know that this thing's charging. So if you're trying to sleep at night, just throw it in your drawer, or I guess flip it over. I guess it won't shine in your eye or in your room as bright. But I'll see you guys in the next one. 420 Cartridge Review signing out. Have a good one.